we get into this video, I just want to say, if you like watching your average everyday Joe have a little bit of success and a whole lot of failure hunting and fishing, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I know you're not getting much, but maybe you'll get something out of it one of these days. But I just want to give you a little rundown of what's about to go on in the video before I play it, because not a whole lot was said during the actual filming. Opening morning was yesterday. I sat in a brand new spot that I just got this year. I just found it this year, and I didn't see a deer. I've had deer on camera like every day leading up to, and they didn't come through. I don't know if they smelled me or what, but it wasn't a great hunt. I didn't see anything. And then yesterday evening I went to a spot where I actually had a feeder out, and I knew I had a few different bucks coming to this feeder every morning and every evening. So I said, well, I think I got the right wind. I'm going to go in and try to see if I can't make it happen. I don't like getting in the stand and talking, because I think the deer are bedding really close to where my feeder is, and I just don't want them to hear me. I don't want to give them any advantage whatsoever. So I get in the stand, and I mean, it's getting down to the wire. It's like 7 o'clock. My feeder throws at 6 o'clock, and normally they come in right after the feeder throws. Well, feeder threw at 6 and not a deer in sight. So 7 o'clock rolls around, and I just stand up and I'm stretching, and I'm thinking it's getting dark. I'm not going to be able to see much longer. So I turn around in my stand, and I put up my binoculars, and I'm just scanning, and I see a small buck, which you'll see on the video. A small 8-point, a little basket rack, you know, nothing to him. And I'm just watching him for a minute. I'm like, well, maybe they're just a little later today. You know, it was a little hotter day, and I think they may have just bedded up longer, waited on it to cool off a little more before they started browsing. Well, I'm sitting here watching him through my binoculars, and next thing I know, the bigger buck that I killed runs this one off. So immediately my heart starts pounding, because I'm like, man, it could still happen. I think I still got enough daylight. I'm sitting here ranging him at 50 yards, thinking about shooting him at 50 yards, but I could not see good enough. I could not get enough light on my pen to shoot him that far. So I just sit back and watch him, and I probably watched them for 10 or 15 minutes before they finally started making their way to me. And I was actually about to text my brother and tell him when he comes pick me up, just drive right on into my stand so he can run them off with the side-by-side rather than me having to give up my location. I was literally about to text him that. I had my phone in my hand. And about that time, they start making a beeline to me. So I was like, well, the only way I'm going to be able to see good enough to shoot him is if he comes right under my tree. And at this time, legal shooting light is at 7:30. It ends, and it's 7:20. And he comes literally right under my tree. I couldn't ask for it to happen any better. And he's just browsing right underneath my tree, and he turns away from me, and he's going to make a loop around this little kind of like thick stuff. And when he does, he turns away from me. I pull back, and I had to lean around the backside of the tree and over my camera arm to shoot this deer. It was not an ideal situation at all. I lean around and I shoot him, and I hit him he was quartering away from me just a little bit like this. I hit him right to the right of the backbone, and it come out the bottom of the shoulder on the other side. I thought I spined him, just got the spine, because as soon as I shot him, he fell right there. I shot him again just to make sure, I got a good shot in the vitals, and he wasn't just down there suffering with a severed spine. But it was just a roller coaster of a hunt. I didn't get much footage. Sorry about that. The camera light just didn't work out for me. So I'll go ahead and roll the footage I got of the deer before they come in to me, and you can tell how quick it gets dark. But I hope you enjoy the video. like this. I mean, it ain't even that big. Oh my God, he's big enough for me. This is my first buck with my bow, and it couldn't have been more difficult, I can tell you that much. He come like right underneath my tree, right at dark. I watched him for an hour at 50 yards back here, and he never would come in. He waited till it got dark. It was just light enough where I could see, and I shot him, and I thought I spined him, but it looked like it was the first shot right here. It looked like a good shot. Now it does. But he dropped right here, and I had to shoot him 2 more times to get him to die. But what a freaking hunt. Didn't think I was gonna see anything. You know, it's getting so dark, I'm just ready to pack up and leave. So there was another little buck with him, a little 8-point, and he had ran him off. He was coming to get him some corn. But here he is, and I'm proud of him. It wasn't a long drag, but it was a good one. I thought I was going to have to get you to just drive up and run them off, because I thought I wasn't going to get a chance to shoot.
That's what I was going to do.
But right there at last light, he made a mistake. There he is.
Yeah.
Let's get into the camp. Old Hoyt didn't let me down. Oh, I'm still shaking.
I imagine so.
I don't even know what to do.
Put your stuff up. Let's
Doing it right.
You tell me. I don't know.
You care?
No, I don't care.
What you got there, buddy?
I got a doe.
You killed your first doe?
Yes, sir.
What'd you shoot it with?
Bow.
How old are you?
11.
11 years old. First deer with a bow. That's crazy, man. I had barely killed a deer with a rifle at 11 years old. Oh, well,
How far was she standing?
15 yards.
15 yards. So that practicing we did earlier paid off, didn't it?
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome.
We're proud of you.
sir. Ain't that a GoPro?
Yep. We got a 2 for today. Yeah, I didn't bring a first headlight. That's smart, ain't it? I don't think we could have had much of a better opening day, huh? He ain't seen a deer.
I ain't seen a deer. What'd you say?
Hey, he has seen 2 deer today.
Yeah, 2 dead ones. He said open day.
Yeah. As far as it goes for me, anyways.
Well,
We're topping it. See, this is how I made his day. I bought him Taco Bell. He was feeling kind of bad because he didn't see nothing. I said, well, we'll make you feel better.
no, I'm good. I put my little buddy on the best stand I had, and deer was on top of him all day.
Has he fell asleep yet, or is he eating a taco?
He's eating tacos.
It won't be long, though. You think these people want to see me eating Taco Bell?
Who?
47 of them. That's how many subscribers I got.
Are you filming this? Oh my God. Dude, I was starving. I'm glad he killed one tonight. You ought to sure got up, wouldn't you?
You will too. Not, I'm just saying, when yours get old enough, they'll get up.
Oh,
What
yeah.
Daddy used to do to us, y'all want to go hunting? And I'd be like, no, I don't want to get up. I wish I would have got up every time he woke me up. I wish I'd have got out the bed and went and got my ass on the stand.
You'd have killed a lot more deer.
Well, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for opening weekend. I just cannot seem to get a good bow kill on camera. I killed one opening weekend in another area, and I was filming. I was on the ground by myself, and I could not get my camera set up where the deer ended up coming out to me. So that was a bust. But maybe one of these days I'll get something worth watching. But I'm heading back home now. I got the Red Bull. I I got a Reese's, and I got a 3-hour drive. So, we'll see if we can make it. Stay tuned for the next video.